Good morning. We're going to continue in Proverbs, and we're in Proverbs 13, verse 17 this morning. And I hope this proverb gets your day started well. I really want to focus on the last line of it, so here it is. Proverbs 13, 17. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful envoy brings healing. So, faithfulness. It's I think, wildly underrated in Christianity because it lacks sexiness, innovation, creativity, and all those things that we tend to sort of amplify and we tend to give credibility to and credence to. Faithfulness. It's just this idea of one foot in front of the other in the same direction. So I just want you to think this morning about three things that you got to be faithful to, or what sort of observations about faithfulness. The first is you have to be faithful to a message. You're an envoy, it says. A faithful envoy. Somebody who's bringing something. Now, of course, we know that you're bringing the good news of the gospel. You're bringing the good news that Christ renovates lives. But you have to be faithful to that. That if you get off onto a sort of gospel that is rooted in good self-talk, or a gospel that's rooted in karma, or a gospel that's rooted in the idea that you would sort of make your own way, that's no gospel at all. That's not good news. The quid pro quo is not the gospel. It's actually the opposite. So when you're thinking about ministering to people and you're thinking about what it means for you in your daily life as a parent, as a son or daughter, as a husband or wife, as a grandparent, what have you, whatever your role is, you need to think in terms, or as a single person, you got to think in terms of faithfulness to the gospel message. You are representing that message properly. Secondly, faithfulness entails a consistency of direction in the present. It means that today, tomorrow, the next day, there's a sameness to you. And there is a kind of consistency. There's an equilibrium. It doesn't mean you're unemotional. It doesn't mean that you're an automaton. But it doesn't mean you're disaffected. But it does mean that you have a constancy about you that expresses dependability. It's a related idea. A faithful person is a dependable person because they are consistent in their direction on a daily basis. So your message, your consistency in the present, and third, you are faithful in the sense that you personally are filled with faith, meaning that you are conforming to God's character. You look like the one you're serving. So that, because out of your character is where everything flows, right? So a faithful envoy is what we're after here. And you're faithful by the message you proclaim and being true to it, the consistency of your direction, and the constancy of your character. May the Lord bless and encourage you as you seek to live faithfully for Him today. Take care.